All right. What's up, guys? This is the Unscripted podcast. We got episode 15?
1-7.
1-7,
One
baby.
seven. I'm way off.
Just a bit.
It is January 3rd, 2021. This is our first. Is this our first stream back of
Yeah,
the new year?
I think this is the one after the new year.
This is the opener.
Yes, sir.
2021.
All right. Yes, and I forgot to introduce, but I got Zach and Miles here.
How's it going?
What's up, gays?
All right. So, yeah, it's 8 o'clock at night. It's a little bit later in the evening.
Little nightcap.
Yeah, a little nightcap. How's everybody doing today?
It feels like we haven't been on in a while. Or I just
Yeah,
feel like
it
I haven't
feels
seen
like
you guys in a
forever.
while.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is about the new year, but like,
We were just talking about it because we went to the casino after the show what was it, Wednesday? And I looked at Zach and I go, was that this last Wednesday? And he goes, fuck, it was. And it just doesn't feel like we've seen each other in a fucking week, and it's been like 4 days.
does that mean we miss each other? Is that what that means?
Yeah, doesn't mean we have to go to the casino again tonight.
No.
Oh man, it was a tough outing last time.
It was a quick, tough outing last time. I had a $150 side bet to make me fucking down $50 on the night.
That again.
That's never good.
It's all good. We got the Washington football team playing, so
Dude,
I'm gonna place all our money on
Taking
that.
the
that's the fucking
division.
podcast team, baby.
Taking the division.
Yeah, just a quick shout out. I mean, they're playing right now. I have it up on my phone, so I will be checking live. I'll give you live updates. I know you're gonna be listening to this after the game is already played, but
Yeah. No.
live for us. And football team's our team.
They are they're our hometown boys. Not hometown, but
No, damn
they're our
near though.
boys. Yeah,
Damn
pretty
near the
much.
They
hometown
are
team.
our boys.
In our heart.
We love them. And the Cowboys, they choked it. So
Dude, the
we
Cowboys
double love 'em now.
choked it, bro.
how about that?
How about them Cowboys? Yeah,
How
How
about that
about
division, bro? 7 and
fucking
10 is
Andy
gonna
Dalton?
fucking.
yeah. 7-10 if the football team gets her done right now.
I refused to watch them play because they were so bad, and I just watched that final play of Andy Dalton just throwing
Yeah.
it away, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I do not regret not watching them.
3rd and goal from the 25 or some shit.
Yeah, because this is classic Cowboys. Just break your heart every fucking year. Get so close.
And
Yeah,
then
so far.
piss it away.
Every time. Last year, they had a chance to win on the last
They
game
did.
of the season
they
too,
did.
but the Eagles fucking won, even though they smacked like the Titans or somebody. No, not the Titans. Like I don't know.
No, the Cowboys and Eagles played each other.
Not on the last
Yeah.
game of the
Yeah,
season.
they did. I thought.
No, it was
I
the
could have sworn it
second to-
was.
It was the second to last game of the season. They lost. Then they were 7-8,
Oh.
and then they won to become
To
8-8. But the Eagles had
At
to
the ti-
choke it against whoever they played,
and they won.
and they won. So yeah, the Cowboys
tough
just
day.
every year it's like, oh, they have a chance. They might
And
make
they
the
don't.
playoffs this week, and then they don't. Yep.
Did the Chiefs end up winning today? With Chad Henne?
Oh, I don't even know.
I saw Chad Henne was it was like his first or second drive. He had a nice little drive for
Yeah,
a touchdown.
what is your connection to Chad Henne? I want to hear this.
Oh, I don't know. I just it kind of surprised me. I was working the bar today and I looked up at the TV. I was like, oh, Mahomes, and I was like, who the fuck's that? And then it was like, oh, Chad Henne. I was like, oh,
They took the
Cool.
L.
They took the L.
Chiefs took the L, 38-21.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Herbert
They
Sherbert.
didn't even play Pat today though.
No,
Yeah, no,
they
they-
played Chad Henne.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Chad Henne. I was like, I don't even know who he's on. Okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
Chiefs. Yeah.
Said, all
They-
right,
they
starters,
threw
you're
it.
taking the week
I
off.
just
Well,
hope-
duh.
They'd better not pull a Ravens though and come out rusty.
Dude,
You
yeah,
don't think?
for real.
No, I don't think they will. It's the Chiefs.
Dude, the Ravens look fucking good today, but they're playing the fucking
Yeah, the Bengals.
shitholes. Yeah.
The shit.
Good. Bungles.
The
They're
Bung-
trash.
Well, you never know. They thinking about it. What if they draft like Devontae Smith? Since they're gonna be up there in the draft, he's supposed to go like
Yeah, that's
3, 4,
true.
5.
Ooh.
Him and Burrow could be a nice little duo, huh?
Yeah. He's a lot like Judy though. He's a lot like Judy.
You
He's
think?
He's not. He's fast in college, right? But
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not going to be the fastest guy in the NFL. He's just a great route runner. And then he's not super big. He's just
He is not very big, huh?
yeah, and yeah. So I'm not thinking that he's going to be bad, but I still think he's going to be a couple years before
He's gonna need a couple.
really
Mhm.
good.
Yeah.
Even like Marquise Brown, like all these guys.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
You're small, speedy. I think you just got to put some even though Tyreek Hill is small and fast, he's freaking buff.
He is a
built.
little truck.
Oh yeah, he's yoked.
Yeah, I think maybe he's gonna need to get a little more of that on him. Just put some more meat on your bones.
Is he as fast as Tyreek Hill? Or is he that?
No,
Is he
he's
supposed
not.
to be a speedster? Or is he supposed to be a?
I don't think he's a
Because
speedster.
I saw them throw like 3 screens out to him, and yeah, he just ran past everyone in that game.
But yeah, I don't
Who
think
they play? It's Notre Dame, but
Yeah, but I don't think when you come to like NFL speed, I don't think he's gonna be like one of the fastest.
yeah, I know what you're saying.
But I still think he'll be a great player. I don't know. I don't know if he's like if he changed the Bengals. You know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't know, I was just saying.
Oh, just gonna. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird when you're thinking like, what does a team like the Bengals need, or like teams that like the Chargers? You have your franchise quarterback. Like you like to think you have stuff figured out on that end, so you got to start bolstering something.
Yeah.
You want to pair him up with a wide receiver. You want to give him I mean, they already have a first round left tackle, the dude from Folsom, Jonah Williams from Alabama. So they want to keep boosting up the old line, which I mean, you don't want an Andrew Luck situation to happen to you, so probably. But I don't know. It's different to be at the top of the draft when you're the Jets or the Jags, where you're just not good, and then the Bengals and the Chargers are at the top of the draft, and even the Eagles, if they lose, they are like the 6th pick, or they're not dumpster fires. Like they're good.
No, yeah, they got potential.
They do have potential. So I don't know. Like, what if the Chargers get a really, really high draft pick, and then the injuries come, they're healthy next year. Like some of these teams can be actually good next year.
Yeah. Well, Chargers could be good next year just because Herbert.
Well, Eagles I think could be too.
Really?
If they still got Carson Wentz, they're gonna be dog shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Carson's not good.
And then if you don't have Carson Wentz, then you have Jalen Hurts. You don't know how good he actually is.
Yeah, you don't know if he's gonna perform or fold.
Well, I guess
And
the
their
Eagles are.
receiving core is trash.
I-
So I don't know. Maybe not them. I'm not very high on them.
Well, I look at the Eagles and I don't see like Jets or
no.
Jaguars in the Eagles at all.
Well, because in Philly they expect excellence.
That's true. Or else they'll
Yeah,
literally
that's
boo you
facts.
off the
Yeah,
fucking field.
You
Or burn the
can't.
stadium down.
You
That-
can't go 2-14 in Philly.
Dude, we've been robbed of 2 great Philly booing moments with no fans. Remember the Sixers when they got swept in the first round?
Yeah.
Yes.
How bad would they have got booed off the floor in both
Oh,
games?
Dude, it would have been so bad.
And then
But it would
this
have been so good.
this year, Carson Wentz would have got booed so fucking much.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They don't even give a the fans don't
No,
care.
they don't fucking care.
They don't care.
If you're bad, you're getting booed. It doesn't matter if you're playing for your team or not.
You would think it would just help elevate guys like having no fans,
You think, yeah.
but
Sometimes that's energy you feed off of. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess that would be the I mean, I don't think I never needed fans because
it must
AAU and
just be
stuff. you know.
helping. One thing it may help defense with is I guess they can hear everything.
Yeah, that's true. That's
So
true.
they're
And
like they can predict calls better because they can like hear exactly like he said red 42 and
Mhm.
then they ran this way. Like I don't know.
and it's the same thing with like everyone's talking about home field advantage in football in the playoffs is huge because if you're the opposing team, you literally can't get calls from your coach on the sideline because it's so loud.
Yeah.
But now, really, the only home field advantage in NFL is like if you're the Bills or if you're the Packers.
Yeah.
Because if people have to come to your snowy ass place, that's the only advantage you have
Yeah,
with
true.
no fans. So I think for the Packers, especially for them to lock up the 1 seed was huge because
Oh,
now
yeah.
everyone's got to go to Lambeau in the middle of January and play instead
I know.
of going
We're gonna
somewhere
have some
else.
snowy playoff games in the NFC.
I love snowy playoff
I do
games.
too.
Yeah,
I do
they're fucking
too.
Sick. I love snowy games. Period.
Yeah, there's something about there. Yeah,
It just looks cool.
yeah, it definitely does. And then it's like a 10-7 and
Yeah, exactly. It's 10-7 with fucking, or no, it's like 16. No, fuck that. I lost that. Just
keep going, keep rolling.
Keep
He
rolling.
forgot how to talk. We're good. We're good.
Yep.
Growing up, I never really cared for Aaron Rodgers, but I really like him this year. I think I'm gonna root for the Packers out of the NFC.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, Washington football team just went for it on 4th down, and the Eagles dude just jumped the snap and totally just knocked over the center, and they got a free first
Beautiful.
down.
Wow.
Yep, offsides. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you, but football
you're
team's
good.
looking really good right now.
Good.
Oh, I'd love for them to go on a run too.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Like the team that comes out of that division, like at negative, that if they come out and go on some sort of run and make the Super Bowl, bro, that's gonna be crazy.
Imagine they play the winner. The football team, if they win, they play the Bucks next week. What's the line going to be like?
I don't know.
10.5?
Can we bet on it?
That's like a perfect. That's a Brady stopper though.
That is because they can.
100%.
Because Brady, when you get to Brady, that's when he fucks up,
Yeah.
and they are going to be.
They
They
have
are just going to
crazy
send the
good
dogs
D-line.
every time.
Yep.
They're sending the dogs,
Oh wow.
and then just have Alex Smith put up. He could
20.
only put up 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. which conveniently is what he's put up right now.
I mean, what are you taking money line or this point spread on that?
You would have to take the spread. I'm not taking the Redskins straight up. I would.
So
It's
they'd
probably gonna
have
be like
to-
10.5 or so.
So
11?
You would say that the Redskins would win by 10.5, or they'd be
No,
within
they would
that
be
point
within
spread?
that. They would be
Okay,
within
so
that.
you'd take
Oh yeah.
You're giving the red. I would
you
give
take them at plus whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I like that. Actually, yeah. But the other flip side of that is if Brady goes off, he could put up 40 on him.
Bro, I was
Well, yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Tom Brady.
watching that Clemson Ohio State game and looking at the over under. Dude, that was the easiest over bet ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Oh yeah.
That game
Do college football periods and
Yeah.
overbet.
that game was going to be over. It was 69.5. So at least the score is going to be 34-36. Like at least it's going to be something like that.
You
just thought-
think? I don't know.
Yeah.
69.5 is pretty fucking high.
Not really, dude.
But the thing that I
College
found.
Look at what
football-
happened.
What was it,
was-
like
Yeah.
40
It cleared
something?
it by like 6 points, and they could have scored more. They slowed down at the end.
Yeah. That's the thing with bet. I've bet the under once this year in college. I bet on Clemson minus 5.5 and under 50 and a half
Mm.
against Notre Dame the first time with no Trevor Lawrence, and Notre Dame just beat Louisville like 13-3, and I was like, "There's no way anyone's gonna fucking score in this game." Like Notre Dame's defense is still legit, no matter how shit their offense is. I mean, Alabama tore them up, but this was my thought process.
Yeah.
I'm like, Clemson's defense is gonna shut down Ian Buck, and the freshman's gonna maybe get like 23 points, and then like 23-17. That's 50. I win because I had 50.5. I was like, that seems plausible.
Mm.
No.
It was like 42-40 or something.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, God.
Dude, Notre Dame fucked some people over the other night too when they scored that.
Oh
touchdown.
yeah, dude. My
They
dad
fucked
was
up the
talking about that.
spread.
He was like, yeah, they still covered after all that. Alabama dominated the game, but if Notre Dame still covered, or Notre Dame still got the spread,
Yeah.
Wow.
and it was not even. It's not even a close game.
No, it was like the point spread was like 20 something.
It was 19.5. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then that final touchdown made it 31-14.
That
Wow.
one's hard.
Yeah, well, I thought Bama would have scored more, honestly.
They
They're
probably
not-
could have.
I thought they were gonna go like way harder, but they were like, all right, we
Well,
got enough.
The first possession, I sit down. I'm like, okay, let's go Irish, because I don't want Ohio State, Clemson, or Alabama. I'm Catholic. I think, fuck, go Irish. And then I'm like, okay, the dude muffs the kickoff, or I don't even know what happened, but they gave it right to Alabama. 2 plays touchdown. Notre Dame 3 and out. Alabama like 80 yards, 5 plays touchdown. And I'm like, well, this had
This
no
ain't-
chance.
Yeah, this
No.
ain't happening.
Yeah, Devontae Smith was open everywhere.
They threw him a screen and he ran 50 yards with no one there.
Yeah.
What defense is that?
Whoever was supposed to be there probably got flat-backed, and then whoever was supposed to be there next had 6 guys running at him from the screen pass, so then they were fucked.
Dude, imagine being a corner or a safety. You're
Yeah.
lined up against this all-pro
And-
wide
and
receiver.
Your D-end is on his back, and it's just you.
You're lined up against like fucking Tyreek Hill. You're like, God, I can't get beat deep here. Can't get beat deep here. You're playing him. You sag off him hella. They just go hike, throw it right to him, and by the time you can get there, there's 3 6'9", 400-pound dudes just sprinting full length at you.
Dude,
What do you do?
screens
Just
are
dive?
nuts. Screens are
Fall.
trash.
Pull a hammy?
Or just a play where like they bring a guy in motion and that guy in motion gets it and he has a full sprint to the edge.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
did you
yeah.
see
That
the
sucks.
little reverse that the Patriots did today? Where they
No.
Cam handed
Oh
it
yeah,
off
yeah.
to one of the receivers, and then he flipped it to another guy, and then Cam comes around and was wide the fuck open for like a 20-yard
They passed
touchdown.
to him.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Cam went
passed to
out for the
Cam.
route afterwards, and he caught it. Did they end up winning that game? I don't even know.
Yeah. They did.
Good,
Cam went off
good.
in the
Hey,
final game against the
Do you
Jets.
think he'll be there next year?
No, not a chance. They already came
chance.
out and said that probably aren't.
Was
But
our
who are they
fantasy
gonna-
league, was it having us play a game?
No.
I was getting like updates like, oh,
Yeah,
Deshaun
yeah.
Watson scored for your team. It's like,
No,
over.
there was
it still
no game.
does it, I think.
Yeah, it still does
through
it.
the end of it or something.
okay.
Yeah, because I remember me and my dad this week, we were like, oh, let's just fake play each other, like, just whatever points our guys get, just match it up.
Yeah.
And this week, my team put up like 155. It's like Antonio Brown went off, Marvin Jones went off, Lamar Jackson all of a sudden decided he could run.
Dude, yeah, they went off today.
So
Dude, Tom Brady literally purposely flipping
Yes,
it to
yes,
him so
yes.
he could get that bonus.
yeah,
Wait,
Did
what
you hear about
happened?
that?
Yeah.
So, Tom Brady did like 2 or 3 shovel passes to
Mhm.
Antonio Brown that got him. Was it catches or was it
catches.
touchdowns?
It was catches.
Yeah,
catches.
so he got enough receptions to
Oh,
where he
for
got
his
a
incentive.
Incentives.
250 grand.
There's 2 other incentive stories.
Crazy, bro.
Tom Brady was gonna, if he finished top 5 in passing yards, he was 5th going into today.
Mm.
If he ended in the top 5, it was like a $2 million bonus or like something like not in the thou. It was like $1 million or $2 million bonus. Threw for 400 yards today. Yeah, and then
Oh.
Ndamukong Suh, he has a bonus. He has a clause in his where if the Bucks defense finishes top 5 in defensive rating, then he gets a boost. And they were 6th going into today, and I don't know if they got it or not. But
Wow.
the incentive stuff's crazy. Like
That shit is
there was
wild.
a dude on the Blazers named Mo Harkless, and
Yeah.
he had the over 38% from 3. You get like, it was a big chunk of money. It was like, it might have been like 1.5 mil or something, like a big chunk of money.
Damn, so he hit
And
it
he was 37 going into the game, so he had it. So he just didn't have to shoot a 3, and he got it. He shoots a 3 and he fucking drains it. And this dude, it was crazy. 'Cause
Oh, I think I remember
Yes.
because it was like a big thing during the game,
Yes,
right? They were just
yeah.
like, he's not going to shoot a 3 tonight, and then he pulled one, and everyone was like,
and he fucking nailed it.
Wow.
Yeah.
that's awesome.
If I did that and we were like out of the playoffs or already in the playoffs, I'd be like, hammy, coach.
Yeah, no, I'm
Get me
sick
out.
tonight. I'm not feeling well.
It's
Don't even give me the opportunity to make a dumb decision.
Isn't it crazy how like we don't really think about it as fans too much of wow, they're worrying about their contract, but that like I bet you that stuff in the locker room is talked about all the time. Like like
dude.
AB and Tom, I bet
He's
you
like, hey, bro, I need 3
Actually,
catches
I would
tonight.
just I would still play. I would just literally catch the ball, pump fake,
Dribble
take
in.
one dribble in,
Yeah.
and just shoot the J.
It's
Just be like, sorry guys, I'm not shooting threes.
but the thing is, I bet you every single person in the Blazers locker room knew exactly what was going on, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
coach knew. Like if I was
Yeah.
the coach, how could I tell Tom Brady to not shuffle it to Antonio Brown 3 more times when you're up by 14 points?
Dude, even if you're AB, you could go, hey, Tom, we'll give you 50 of that. if you
Yeah,
just give us
exactly.
3." Like, you could do that shit, too.
he already is. He's
Like,
paying
hey,
rent.
Yeah,
Like, he's
right?
living with Brady.
It's so. Is he really?
Yeah.
I
He's
didn't-
been living with
He
Brady.
stays at Brady's.
That's
like,
funny as fuck.
Whatever.
He's
he
still
has.
really good. That's the thing. He's still really good.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I saw something that Josh Gordon was unsuspended or something like that.
Oh my
I don't know if
God,
he
for
ever
like
got
the
picked up.
7th fucking time.
Yeah, I don't know if he ever got picked up or played a game this season. But I saw something a couple weeks ago. It was like Josh Gordon will be eligible next week to play after his 8-week or indefinite suspension, whatever
They
it was.
really need to make marijuana. Like, I know they don't care about basketball players.
Yeah, they don't care
Whether
about
they say
basketball.
they do
Baseball.
No,
or
they
they
don't.
don't.
Basketball
They don't.
basketball publicly came out and said that they won't be testing for marijuana.
I thought
Yeah.
baseball was doing something.
Baseball
similar.
does it similar too.
Yeah,
I don't get why is football holding on to that?
football's the one that they should be like, yes, please smoke weed. Do whatever you need to
Yeah.
do if it helps you.
Kill the pain.
Yeah,
This-
exactly.
The thing that boggles my mind is you're gonna give these guys cortisone shots and fake
Yeah.
ass artificial painkillers that
Yeah.
are literally hurting people's like people will be like, yeah, have like liver failures and stuff after football because they'll be like, yeah, the
They
shit
were
they
on
gave
so
me,
much shit.
the
yeah.
shit they gave me is what they gave me. Like weed is just so much safer for the body too.
Oh, 100%.
Like I don't know why it's so. You'd rather put all this machine-made, man-made,
think
weird-ass artificial medicine in you, but you won't let something that grows from the earth help you out.
Think about it this way. How much money do you think Big Pharma has to say, hey, no, you're going to stick
That's-
with the
yeah.
painkillers? And
Yeah.
because if you all of a sudden go, you get a entire fucking sport of hard-hitting athletes saying, hey, weed helps me not feel pain. Weed helps me
Yeah.
recover, helps me this, helps me that. Then why the fuck you got ibuprofen? Why the fuck you got
Mm.
Norcos? Why the fuck you got cortisone shots? Well, like, obviously you're
true.
still going to need that shit, but
Yeah.
it's probably not going to be prescribed at the rate that it was.
That's a good point.
And
That is a good point.
If you look at like professional sports as a whole, as you see with all the social justice shit right now, like sports just mimic what the government kind of wants you to think or say. Like, or not even government, just big corporations, because it's all advertising.
Yeah, it's
They're the
who's
face
buying
of
them
everything. Everyone's watching it. Like between all the big sports combined, I would say there's a bigger percentage of people that watch sports versus don't, obviously.
out. Oh yeah.
So you're shaping the mass opinion of
Mhm.
a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, it's about like
It's all about
who
the
buys them
sponsorships.
out.
Yeah.
Like Adam Silver is making deals with Adidas and Nike.
Exactly,
And Disney
exactly.
and people like them. So he's not he doesn't care about like what Trump says or what Biden
Oh
says.
no, where's
But-
the money coming from?
But yeah, he cares about the even more powerful people. Honestly,
Yeah,
it's the people we don't even know about or think
Exactly.
about.
The
that
people
are-
with literal billions in their pockets to
So-
just.
Yeah, it's like what you talked about about the guy that you knew that was a lobbyist. It's like the
Oh, yeah, money
corporation
talks,
is
bro.
coming up with that idea,
Mm.
like, hey, let's put this law in place, and then it eventually gets to the actual lawmakers, and they make the decision on
yeah.
it. But
In the NBA or the MLB or NFL, it's literally here's some
they're
money.
coming up
do
with
this.
these ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, hey, promote Black Lives Matter, or hey, promote whatever. They'll do it.
We'll cut you a check.
Yeah, money talks, bro. I mean, think about it. If you had a business and someone offered you $500 million to do something, going shit, I could probably pocket 250 of that.
Yeah. Especially when
Pocket
you
500 of that and just move.
Can, yeah.
Take
But
all 500 and move to fucking the Bahamas.
And
Yeah,
also,
police.
it's swaying your side, like, closer into you. Like, I think the whole Black Lives Matter thing in the bubble and the NBA, like, it was trying to attract that audience of, like, getting
Oh yeah, we
getting all the
support your
people-
cause, so watch
yeah.
us.
like come watch us because we're part of the Black Lives
Yeah.
Matter.
Yeah, 100%.
And
But-
so
That also works on the flip side, though.
oh
because
yeah, there's
people-
plenty of
There's people turned off by the same
protesters.
thing.
yeah.
There's people
Oh,
turned.
yeah,
Oh,
100%.
social justice. I mean, I just
It
want my
was a
people to play
really bad
basketball.
ratings.
It was really bad. So the stuff, I don't know, could be
Yeah,
kind
it
of a
could
flip
fire
effect
back.
too.
Could fire back.
Who knows? The NBA has so much money from China that it's just actually.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like nobody will speak ill of China. in
No,
the
you
entire
can't. You
NBA.
you literally can't because they pay for so much. There's such a huge revenue source.
Yeah.
Is China?
That's crazy. That's why I love all the videos of like Steve Kerr and LeBron and all them defending China,
Yeah.
and then they're against all this shit, or they're for all this shit in America and against it in China, or whatever
Well,
it is. Like all the anti.
He gets paid by Nike and he gets paid by the NBA, two fucking
Oh, yeah.
China's
Yeah.
Exactly.
favorite people or favorite
Mhm.
corporations. So
Well, that's what I'm saying. Across the whole, like all these people are like, no, we're not. Like, oh, what do you think of China? Oh, I think we need to give them the benefit of the doubt. It's like, what?
Yep.
They have people in concentration camps. Why are we giving them the benefit
they're
of the doubt?
literally socialists.
Would you give the Nazis the benefit of the doubt?
yeah, or the USSR? Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
remember?
They
you remember
literally
the
are
bad
the
people?
Communist
They were
Party.
always the socialists.
Yeah, it's
Or the
literally the
communist.
Chinese Communist Party is who rules China.
Yeah.
Isn't that the same? Didn't they
But
starve their
communism-
people like 50 years ago? And
No, it's okay, dude. Communism just means everyone's work is valued, right?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
That what
Yes.
its
everybody
leading
has a
theory
fair
is?
and equal chance.
Yeah, it
Yes.
means everybody owns a
To
part
make
of
$2
everything.
an hour.
Yeah, you make $2 an hour and gets 3 pieces of bread for the month. Fuck off. That's how that works.
I kind of like that.
I kind of like that too. Weed out a lot of fucking weak people. Get them out of here.
Get them out.
God.
Where were we talking about before we went off on that tangent? Oh, NBA,
NBA
China
sponsorships,
sponsorships.
viewership.
But yeah, ever since Yao Ming, honestly, I mean, China's always been good in basketball. But when they did like the Basketball Without Borders initiative and shit, like NBA is heavily tied into other countries. Like their
not
money,
just China.
their money
Literally
revenue-
all around.
yeah, the money that they get from all that shit is, yeah, you're not gonna be able to speak ill or
No.
And
do anything like that.
they do have, like, I mean, China not so much lately. We don't have a lot of Asian basketball players in the league, but like Europe, we're actually well represented as like a world league.
we are.
The NBA
Yeah.
definitely is. Like NFL,
100%.
not so much, but
Mhm.
definitely MLB too.
MLB
it has
is.
pulls from all over.
Yeah.
But the NBA, for what it is, it's it's primarily really tall black guys, but there's still plenty
There's a
of
lot of diversity.
people all around. Yeah, diversity of all kind.
Yeah, because you got
100%.
Australia, China, you got Japan, you got Slovenia, you got Serbia. I mean, even going back to like Vlade, like Yugoslavia, and then you obviously got Spain, Manu in Argentina.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of places.
Hey, Delavadova from Australia.
Yeah, that's the first one I said.
Oh, you
Australia,
said that?
Yeah.
Oh. I heard about
Australia's huge in basketball, or huge for basketball.
Dude, basketball is really big in other countries.
Yeah, it
like
really
obviously it's big here, but it's also really big in other countries.
Is it the biggest sport in China, or is it? I think it is.
I want to say
in China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's either that or ping pong. Just kidding.
Jesus. Canceled.
Cancel.
Jesus. I think it is.
I just assume soccer is the number one.
That's what I was-
everywhere.
Yeah, soccer.
I was gonna say soccer.
I mean,
When in doubt,
baseball's
soccer.
massive out there too.
Oh, baseball. I think Japan's baseball.
Yeah, Japan's
Okay.
baseball. Japan, because that and Korea, because that was on TV during the pandemic.
I was
Remember
actually
when
watching
everything was
that.
shut
Yeah.
down? It was the Korean baseball league.
Yeah, I was
China
actually
doesn't
watching
like
that.
Dude,
baseball. It's too expensive.
Who played? There was a couple of ex-MLBers that played in that league. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I think Xavier, not Xavier Thames. That was an old dude who played for San Diego State from Sacramento.
There's a guy. He played like third or first for the
Oh,
Red
dude,
For the
Sox.
Brewers.
I would
Yeah,
do that
yeah,
in a
yeah.
heartbeat.
The Brewers guy.
What's his fucking name?
Thames. I think his last name's Thames.
There was Eric Thames,
Eric Thames.
but
Yep.
he came to the Brewers.
Yes,
Yeah,
he played in both.
like this last year.
I think he did it in this last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's fire.
That's raw.
Because
There
I know
was-
he did before.
There was another guy.
He caught double checks this year.
I don't know if he did both. I think he just did Korea.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah.
But he's done both.
He's done both.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I would totally do that.
I can't remember. There
Hey,
was.
head back down to Double A. See you later. I'm going to Korea.
Yeah.
I'm out.
You
It'd
probably
be a
get
lot of
paid
fun
more,
too. Yeah,
and
you,
it'd be
you
fun.
do. You do.
Well,
You'd
think
be the
about it.
3-hitter out there, and you'd be the guy.
Exactly. If you're a fucking average MLB player, you go over there, you're now a fucking superstar for half a country.
Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
do well enough, you could probably get right back straight to the bigs.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Or get a little bit of money, get a little bit more resources,
Yeah.
know a little bit more people.
That's the thing. A lot of people. I feel like what I would do if I was like
Learn
on
Mandarin.
the border of being up and down with like an MLB or an NBA, NFL, whatever, go to the European leagues, and then just try and fucking become a star out there, and then become like a movie star or something. Like I would just
A
transition
German movie star.
Yeah, like I would just transition it to something outside of sports when I got done with it. Like, oh, I'm gonna be
Yeah, that would be kind
or
of cool.
like start an academy, like a training academy. out
Oh,
there. That's so
yeah.
easy. Like, oh, fucking Zach Lowe's basketball academy, K through fucking or
Whatever it is.
Yeah,
in
Or
like Austria.
U10
Yeah,
through
an
U18
AAU program
whatever.
or something.
Yeah, exactly.
AAU.
That would be kind of cool. I didn't even
Austria.
That'd be fire, bro.
Let's go.
Australia,
No, Austria.
Austria. I'm down. Don't gotta tell
World
me
War
twice.
Go,
One,
bro.
baby.
Shout out World War One.
Shout,
Austria.
Yeah, shout out World War One. Yep.
Murdering the Franz Duke or Franz Ferdinand the Duke.
Yeah, Duke of Ferdinand.
The
Or
Duke,
whatever.
yeah, and
whatever it's
what
called.
was it? The Black Hand was the terror or the murder organization.
Yeah.
Dude, that story is actually crazy. I mean, if you want to let the history major tell the story,
Dude, go for it.
it was like they had the assassination plot of the dude because he was doing the parade. They were gonna walk up to his carriage and just shoot him and then run away, and then the dude pussied out, or he like didn't get a chance. I thought it was like he kind of like wimped out a little bit, and he's like he had to go to the sandwich shop because he's hungry. Went to the sandwich shop, got a sandwich, walked out, and the carriage was riding by. Pulled out his gun, shot the dude, and ran away.
That's wild.
Yeah,
He just needed a
And
little.
that's how World War One started.
that's how World War One started.
little brain food.
It's the
Blast
same
out
thing with
someone else's
Abe
brains.
Lincoln, because isn't like the John Wilkes Booth like there was an assassination plot to kill like the Secretary of State
There's
and
an
like 3
assassination
other people.
attempt on Lincoln earlier, right? That went through the top
I
of
mean,
his
that's
hat.
smart. If you're
Really?
gonna take one
Yeah,
out,
I'm
take
pretty
them
sure.
I
all
didn't
out.
know that.
He got
Yeah, that was the idea.
I'm pretty sure he got shot at once, and then it didn't hit him, obviously, and then fucking.
Okay, this is
Yeah.
a random ass question. I can never imagine a president getting murdered in my lifetime. What do you guys think? I don't think it's ever gonna happen again.
I don't think with the security measures we have now.
Yeah,
I
it's
it's not
never
gonna
gonna
happen.
happen again.
But how? Unless it's an inside job, which it definitely could be.
Yeah,
But
Very well.
yeah, I can't
that's
even
gonna be
fathom
scary
that. Like that's
because
crazy.
then everything's gonna be covered up. It's gonna be like Epstein, where it's like we don't know what happened.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
the footage disappeared.
He was a rogue anti-fucking Biden or anti-fucking
There was a
this or
malfunction, and it also
anti-fucking
got
that.
deleted.
Yeah, exactly.
It was also deleted. I don't know how.
fucking Pentagon, bro. We got cameras everywhere, but we
That's-
didn't see nothing.
Yeah, that's when it will be scary because we'll be like,
Well,
all
and
right,
the other
who
thing
the
that'll
fuck
be
is pulling the plug?
exactly what the scary part is going to be is what if it's it's not, it's a American citizen, it's a Russian operative did it, or a China, like we use it as an excuse
Ooh,
to
we
It
then
could
was
do
Eric
that.
World War
Swalwell's
III.
lover.
Who's
Oh, yeah.
that?
Eric
It was-
Swalwell, he's fucking a Chinese spy.
Yeah, it was Hunter Biden's fucking
What?
associates in Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What did I just hear?
That's honestly crazy. That was so glossed over in the
Hunter
media.
Hunter Biden's friend was having sex with a Chinese spy.
No, Eric Swalwell, a U.S. representative.
Yeah, he's like on the house.
He ran for fucking president, didn't
Yeah,
he?
What?
he did.
Yeah, he ran for
ran,
president this year.
but he got shit on.
He's
in
literally
primary.
banging a fucking Chinese spy. And it was like a news
Treason?
It was news for like a
Treason much?
second, and then it was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, he's a Democrat. It don't matter.
Now it's just like they basically try to write it off as a conspiracy. Like,
Yeah.
oh no,
Oh
don't,
no,
don't
that's
talk about
racist.
that.
Don't talk about that.
Yeah, that's racist. Like what?
Hey, we
Is
don't. We
she
just
a
don't talk
spy?
about.
Like it doesn't matter if she's Chinese. It's like, are you a spy from a different
Yeah,
fucking country?
It doesn't matter if your nationality is besides the point.
Yeah.
Are you
You
giving
can't
info
fuck a
to the
British
fucking
spy either.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be doing that. God.
That's you. You walk in and you're asking the questions, and the people are just like, dude, we just don't talk about that.
How
We
crazy-
Dude,
just
it's,
don't talk
it's like
about that.
Omar. Friggin' Omar married her brother to get in
Yeah,
to America.
Yeah, literally.
Did she really?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there's like I've watched videos. I don't
Yeah,
have
there's
the
like marriage
paper in my
licenses and
hand,
shit,
but yeah, I've seen pictures of like the marriage license, and
Oh,
she basically,
good for her.
yeah, it's kind of weird.
Well, obviously.
here's my next question, and it's still related, but if you guys want to
Yeah,
had anything
yeah.
else, you know how like back in the day, like the KGB and like MI6 and like all these other like spy organizations were like these big things, right? Like I don't even know what era, like right after World War II.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How crazy? I mean, obviously they probably have code names and shit that we don't even know now, but like how crazy do you think it is now with our technology? Like, do you think we really have spies, or is it just we got drones and satellites so we can just look that way?
I think we have spies. We have like
You
Yeah,
gotta have people
Because
on
I-
the ground, right?
yeah, and on the ground, and I feel like those little missions that nobody ever hears about that get done. Like I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that shit
Not
really
like they're
does
happening.
happen.
I don't,
Yeah.
but it's not like it's happening every day. Cause
No, obviously
because
not.
Oh,
you're
no,
right.
no.
With the amount of technology we have, recon is like 90%.
Well, and the ability, I feel like the ability to weed out spies is a lot higher too, because like now, it's like back in the day, you could just have a fake passport or a fake
Yeah.
ID, and it's like, okay, you can't really check on that. But like now, everything's integrated with the internet, so it's like you got to have a ID that lines up with. I mean, obviously, we're the U.S. government. We can fucking come up with whatever the fuck we want, whenever the fuck we want. I'm assuming, but like the detail that you have to have, and you can't slip up or like whatever. It's like you got a passport, you got a license, you got fucking permits, you got this and that. That's all in this fake fucking name in wherever fuck country you are, and you either got to have that accent or whatever. Like I
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like there was human error in it before. Have they? Here, what my question would be is, how much human error have they taken out of it since with all of our new technology?
I think they're able to just like plop somebody in a position of power. Like they can put somebody on the Russian, like American spy could probably be on the Russian House of Representatives or
We just
whatever
paid
the
them
fuck it's
off
called.
or whatever it
Yeah,
is.
and yeah, we paid somebody off.
I feel
We
like that's
wrote up a perfect backstory.
I feel
and
like
then
that's how a lot of
boom,
it's gonna go.
they're running, and then they're elected, and everyone.
Well, not even that. Think
You
of
know.
like if you're in some bumfuck country, like you're the fucking president or king of some fucking no name country, and I don't even know where is there a bunch of countries that nobody really
It's like the
Europe, everyone-
dictatorship. Like
Yeah,
out
exactly,
One,
like,
one of those.
like how exactly like that. What if the U.S. government comes in and goes, "We'll give you $500 million if you just tell us all of your fucking secrets, or you give us info on everything that's going on
Yeah,
with all the people
everything
you talk to."
around every country in your border. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like that's how a lot of it's got to get done now. Like,
Mm.
name your dollar amount. We just want to know what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
and don't flip on us,
Yeah, and
because
it's-
we'll fucking bomb your country into the ground.
Yeah, it's a rub your back and we'll rub yours.
Yeah,
Because well, everyone makes deals with America because we fucking give them everything.
yeah, we give them whatever they want.
Yeah, we subsidize everybody, not just us. We don't even subsidize us
yeah,
that
we
well.
subsidize us. I saw something that last stimulus bill was like 17% of the money went to the U.S. and 93% of it went to other fucking places or something like that.
Yeah,
That math was added.
Or
but yeah.
83, sorry, 83.
I've seen like little memes about it, but I didn't
Yeah.
know the actual story.
I saw something, I don't know if it was a real statistic or not, but it was like 17% actually came back to us, like our money, our tax money, came back to us in the form of the $600 check or $1,200, whatever the fuck money it was.
yeah.
And the rest of the 83% or 80, 70,
It's just supporting
60
the
is
rest of the
going.
fucking world.
Exactly. Dude, there was money going to Pakistan to support gender studies.
Oh yeah, we
I've
talked
seen,
about that last time.
I've seen hella memes of that. It's like it was like a meme of a rocket, and it was just like painted with a rainbow flag, and it was like Pakistani gender studies, and it's just like a nuke painted with a fucking rainbow flag.
Yeah. But, I mean, they'll make a classroom and they'll label it gender studies, but we
No
don't
one's
know
ever
it's-
going there.
No one's
And
ever
it's a
going
shack
there.
that's the size of this room.
Yeah, we don't know where the fuck the money's actually.
See, I don't know. I think yes, I think it is more whistleblowing, like you guys are saying, like not necessarily operative, a field agent, but like a plant
Yeah.
or like someone that, like just a guy on the inside, like a mole.
Yes.
But I don't know. I definitely do. I don't know if it's like the romanticism. I don't know what that was. I don't know. It's like the romanticism of a spy, but like I definitely think there's some spy shit that happens. Like there's no way. You got to have someone like say you go to that dictator of that country that you were talking about, and you say, here's all that money. You're still going to leave a field agent there to fucking
make
see
sure,
what goes on.
Yeah.
And he's going to deal with some fucking sketchy ass shit.
Well, I mean, even if you had someone just walking the grounds as like a normal person, just gathering info on like what the government is putting out news-wise, or what the general thought of the public is. Like if you thought that if the U.S. came in and armed some people, like if they could topple the government, or if they could do, like, because I'm sure there's a lot of that goes on too. Like they try and infiltrate these anti-government groups, and that's how they get in, where it's like, okay, we're going to topple the government. We don't give a fuck if you're American. And just kind of follow that and like, oh, I just came here to freedom fight. Like, just play that card. And then you get into those different factions of...
I could imagine that could be so scary once you're in a position
Oh my
of power,
God, dude.
though.
Yeah.
Or
Because,
even
like,
the people
imagine...
imagine just cops going undercover with the Hells Angels. Like, that's, in the grand scheme of things, like, yeah, it's scary, but you're not going to another country and committing treason against them. Like,
yeah.
You're not going against a death sentence. I mean, you kind of are, but you're not going against a literal death sentence or jail time with torture in another fucking country.
And I think some part of it too is like you could tell that dictator, like, this guy's on, like, he's gonna be in here for all your fucking big meetings with your board or with your inner circle. Like, this guy's gonna be in the inner circle.
He's gonna be your
He's
advisor.
gonna be America's advisor to the
Yeah.
Argentina. I know it's not Argentina, but something like that.
Or
And
they
he's
just
gonna have a diplomatic title. So it might not be like little spy, but it's gonna be spy, and he's gonna be a legit government agent there.
I think we keep thinking of it too, like it's going to be an American guy. Like they could probably find someone of that nationality or from that country and just go, hey, this is what you're going to do. And if you don't do it, you're going to be in a lot of fucking trouble. And they're like, okay, sounds good. Because I feel like, I mean, that's how we got such a crazy like nuclear program and shit. Is after World War II, we took all of Germany's scientists. So I feel like at some point we're in the back pocket of either scientists or people of power in other countries for sure.
I mean, we definitely have people that are probably like some important businessman that stays at this specific hotel. We probably have a spy that's the fucking doorman or the cleaning lady.
Exactly.
And they're all mic'd up just so they can catch whatever little snippet of voice clips they can get. Just whatever they could get, you know? You never know what you could overhear.
Segue it into a fictional scenario that would be kind of cool. Like, say one of your targets are like a big time like blackjack player. You're just a blackjack dealer. Like, imagine how much a blackjack dealer could probably get out of someone if they're sitting there drinking and gambling a bunch of money. Because I mean, we bullshit with the ones at Hard Rock, and we're from here, we do this, we do that, blah blah blah. Like,
that would
casual,
be a good
casual
cover. Yeah,
and I feel like you could do that with anything, like whether they're a server at a restaurant or a bartender or fucking. I mean, who knows? We're bullshitting
they could give
fucking
you hints,
theories.
People will always give you half truths. You could be like, so what brings you to town, or what brings you
Yeah.
here?
Oh, I'm here on business. Oh, okay. What do you do for business? And it's not like they're just gonna be like, oh, I'm a fucking dildo salesman. Like they're gonna give you something. Yeah.
That's get on their good graces a few drinks in.
That's the thing. If alcohol's involved, I feel like it's easy to get people to talk.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know. I hear like NBA media guys. They're like, yeah, you get them, like, they talk about LeBron. They're like, talk to him when there's a glass of wine around and shit like that. Like, so when, you know what I mean? Like,
loosen
people
up a little bit,
loosen up a bit.
100%.
Well, don't ask him stupid questions is the big thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're a trained
Sometimes
guy, then
ask, like, really stupid questions.
You talking about LeBron or as a spy?
I was
like
talking
a reporter.
about reporters.
Oh yeah, no, they ask really
NBA
stupid questions.
Reporters. Sometimes they're like, "Oh, he was so mean." It's like, "Oh, the media doesn't like him anymore." It's like, well, like Russell Westbrook that one time when he's like,
he's like, what?
He's like, "Oh, the fuck?" Like,
I love that though when they snap back and they're like, that's just a fucking dumb question.
Yeah.
Like I love when they're like, there was one. It was like a PGA one. It was like this reporter asked some golfer, I don't know who it was. It was like, would you like to know what you didn't know from what you know now? And they were like, what? And it was like, if I knew what I didn't know, if I knew it now. And then even the reporter was like, yeah, sure. And then the guy was like, I don't know I'm just going to move on. Like, I don't even know what you just asked me.
I like when guys do the Belichick or like the Dustin Johnson. I wouldn't say because when guys snap back to the media, I'm kind of like, I don't like
Don't
it
be a dick.
because I'm like, well, they're trying to do their jobs. They're probably shit at your job, but like, there's a 12th man on your bench who's not the best at his job. It's the same kind of thing. But I like the guys that just kind of put them in their place very subtly, like Belichick or like Popovich and Nick Saban. Like they're not like they come across probably stern, but I wouldn't say they're trying to be dicks. You're just asking them a question, and if their team like, oh Saban, what was wrong? Like the passing
They're
game,
in a
this
bad mood. Yeah.
You're the passing game. What do you got to do to get it going? Fucking I don't know. He's just sitting there. He's like, make better plays and this. And they don't elaborate at all. Just
it's just cut and dry.
Like, what did you guys think you did from the 3-point line? We shot it good. What do you want me to say? Like,
what do you expect?
We shot it good. Next question.
Oh, you guys missed all of your fucking 3-pointers. What should you do in the next half? Make a couple.
I'm not a fan of the no answer though. Like Russ has, and when OKC, PG and Russ were doing the next question bullshit.
Oh yeah, I don't like that either.
They were like, it wouldn't even be like a ridiculous question. It would just be like, how what happened defensively down the stretch when you guys blew the 12-point. They don't say it like that, but they basically
something like that.
It basically they had a shitty night and they would be really butthurt about it, and then they're like, what happened defensively in the fourth quarter with 7 minutes left, and they'll just be like, next question. It's like, come on, you got to just be like, just
like that's what comes with being a pro athlete. You're gonna have to talk about your successes, and you're gonna have to talk about how you just fucked up.
Yeah, and I've seen plenty of times the guys, they don't want to answer the question. They just go, they hit some shots, we missed the shots, and then they just they leave it at that. But at least just say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I agree.
Don't just be a
don't
dick
be
and
a
totally
Kyrie.
dismiss it.
Don't be a next question. Like you're not bigger than that. They just need to write a story.
I like that.
Just think of it as, fuck it, I'm not going to give him a story. I'm just going to give him a shitty-ass answer.
And I think it's good when, like, I don't know, it kind of shows character when you're at your bottom, like you just lost a big game and someone asks you, even giving that answer just speaks, like, about your character than just saying next question, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You're kind of like, even if you give a shitty answer like that, you're not being a poor sport about it. You're just being like,
I don't really want to answer,
You're like, it is what it is.
It like what happened in the fourth, like, you guys made shots, no rotations, something just that simple.
Yeah, you don't have to point any blame.
No.
That's the thing. They're always taking it personally. Sometimes I want to give the media some slack, but sometimes they ask some stupid questions, as I pointed out earlier. But some of these guys are getting a little, like, the Kyrie stuff is really, that's just overblown. Like, you can't even show up to take questions. Like, they didn't even do it. They didn't even wrong you. What has the Brooklyn media done wrong to Kyrie?
I don't know.
Like, he hasn't even given them a chance. Why not just give the
Kyrie's
city
in his
a
own
chance?
fucking head. Fuck Kyrie.
Yeah, like you're in New York. You're in this place wants to embrace you. They want.
Yeah,
to
they
bring
want
a
to make you a
championship.
superstar.
Yeah, they want. Yeah, they want to write positive things about you. But if you are gonna be a bombshell of constant negativity, then good. Then they're gonna eat that up too.
Yeah.
That's just even more ammo.
I was gonna say, speaking of Kyrie, I love your dad's fucking tweet.
That tweet is awesome,
dude. I was crying when he sent us that.
I'll tell that story real quick. He calls me in his room, the Phantom. He's like, "Tell me if this tweet's funny," and he shows it from his drafts. He does it all the time. He'll write something in his drafts, and then he'll be like, "Tell me if it's funny." So he wrote it and he showed me, and I go, "Kyrie Irving thinks James Harden's belly is flat," and I started dying laughing. He was like, "I gotta tweet it then." I was like, "Yeah, you do. That's fucking gold."
He had like 5 retweets, like fucking that.
Yeah.
Like all of us just went straight to his profile and retweeted it and favorited it.
What were we talking about before then? Right before then, I had a good.
Kyrie eating up, or the media eating up Kyrie's negative.
Oh, okay, yeah. And you know, Dylan, you know how you were saying, if you act more of a child, it just gives people more ammo.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I don't even know. Like, I guess you could tie it into like your girlfriend breaks up with you, or like a couple, like a friend whose couple breaks up, and then you see one person's like, "Oh, fuck this, fuck that. They were a bitch. They were this. Then the other person is like, "Is what it is." Like, who's
actually hurt.
Yeah. Like, or not hurt, but like who is the little like
the
child, and just
immature about
it. Yeah. So I like whenever you're dealt with stuff in life, it does speak volume when you're like, just it is what it is. I got to live through it. Like who can you complain about? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm of the mindset of, even if I have 45 and we lose, and you're asking me in the post game, like, yeah, you did your part. What about everyone else? Like, I could have done shit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you lose as everyone. And I think I don't know. It's weird to see guys who are like they have a bad game or like Russ and PG. Like no, next question. Like that just it speaks more about you than it does to the actual game itself.
Move the mouse. I don't know what just happened.
Because if a guy struggles,
Click it.
if a guy struggles and he owns up to it in the post game, you're like, yeah, like you know what I mean. He's got a good head on his shoulders.
Yeah, I got you. I hope that. Yeah, we're still
There we
we're
go.
still recording. All right. Sorry, a little technical
we chilling.
difficulty for a sec. We want to continue with that topic, or do we want to transition?
I don't know.
Or do we want
I kind of got messed up when the screen went black and we had to.
Yeah, like little fucking curveball
Yeah.
thrown at us. It's okay. We're gonna fucking turn on and take in 450. All right. What are we moving into?
Oh.
Should we talk about how I was gonna say gambling, like sports betting or something?
I like how we talk about what we should talk about. No other podcast is doing that.
Or even
Yeah.
real gambling. Talk about
Sports gambling. I mean, playoffs are next week. I didn't know that they were next week.
I think
And NFL.
I've been thinking I want to get into some sports betting for the playoffs.
So I don't know. We can look at the money lines when they pop up on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Hey, I think I should bet the over on this Alabama Ohio State.
The
What
Bama,
is it?
Yeah.
I don't know
It's
what
e-
it is, but I think you'd be stupid not to.
Do you think it's gonna be high scoring, or do you think it's gonna be
High
like
scoring.
20-20?
I think it's gonna be high scoring.
Alabama's lethal.
Yeah, Alabama's gonna put up 50
I hope
if they want.
Alabama puts up 65 and fucking Ohio State puts up about 20.
I don't even know who I'm rooting for,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm voting for Bama because my boss
I'm-
is a huge fucking.
I'm rooting for
State
Ohio
fan.
State, but I think it's gonna be somebody's gonna score 50, somebody's gonna score 30.
It's
So
gonna be
it's
just
gonna be a little.
running fucking.
It's gonna
gun.
be a kind of like
It's gonna be a shootout.
yeah, it's gonna be a shootout, but then one team's just gonna be too far ahead.
Well, honestly, I'm gonna be able to find the odds. There's no way
Yeah,
I
they
can't
should be.
as of
Yeah,
right
they
now.
should be up. When is the national title game?
Next Monday, I want to say.
Yeah, Monday.
So what? The 10th, 9th,
What day is today?
3rd,
It is
11th,
the 11th.
11th.
It's the 11th.
1-1.
It is. Let's see. Okay, Alabama minus 7.5.
minus 7.5.
Mm-hmm. And
So they
s-
think it's gonna be close.
And the over/under 75. They are
Oh
predicting
my god,
numbers.
75. That is
Okay,
fucking
Then
crazy.
maybe
Maybe hammer the under.
dude, it's because
Dude.
the Clemson Ohio State game, it got fucking shredded. The over got
Oh
shredded.
yeah, I got shredded. They got to make their money back this week.
Yeah.
That's very true. And
Do
one
you
thing
get
we
paid
do
for
know.
But imagine-
the over?
What's the over? Like what's minus plus? What is it?
Like the over is
The over-under?
You get paid
yeah,
back more,
like
right?
what?
Or
If
is
you
it
were to
just
bet
fit-
on it, how much you're gonna win for each?
Over/under is over/unders are 50-50.
just back whatever you bought.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that there was like it was like minus 100 or minus 150. I thought there was
Mm-mm.
more.
Over/under is just straight up.
Oh wow.
I didn't know that.
Well, Alabama's minus 300 is the money
Maybe I
line.
would go the under on a 75.
See, betting the under is so hard because you have to want guys
Then
to not
again,
score.
32, or 33, 30.
That's 63 points. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, do that.
I'm gonna look at Bovada's
75.
odds.
It could so easily be like a 38.
See, I don't
40
know.
something.
I don't even want to bet on it because I really don't give a shit about the game. I wanted the
Yeah,
Irish
no, I
in there,
don't care about the game.
but I don't know. I kind of want to bet. I kind of want to bet the Redskins or the football team. Sorry, my bad. I'm putting $1 in the jar. I want to bet the football team and the Bucks.
Okay, yeah. So on Bovada, sorry to interrupt. Ohio State +8, Alabama -8, +230 on the money line. Ohio State -280. Over 75 is -105.
That's a good
Under
bet.
75 is -115.
100 on
So
Ohio
105, it basically is even.
100
Yeah.
on Ohio State gets
So
me
they think it's-
230.
Yeah, they think it's gonna be
Yeah.
under, obviously.
Maybe I should put some money on it.
Maybe. And I don't know. I want to see these.
Mac Jones, he's gonna choke, dude.
Okay. Oh, they already have it all. I already have the money lines right here on ESPN. If you want to, Tampa Bay's favored by 10.5. So it's what we said. What did we say? 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10.5. 21-20. You don't
No.
hit it.
No,
I don't know.
Don't do that.
Rams and Seahawks rematch NFC West. Colts
Actually,
Bills.
they might cover. Washington, yeah, they would. You said 10.5 points. So they got to win by 11.
10.5. They have to win by 11.
Oh, actually, that's not bad.
Yeah, it might not be. It's in Washington
That's a lot
too.
Of points.
It's in Washington too. What if
That's
it's snowing?
A lot of points.
What if big old Tom's snowing at 43?
Oh, I don't know. Alex Smith.
Oh, Baltimore is favored against the Titans for 3.5.
Oh my
Ooh,
gosh.
I might hammer Titans on that
Yeah.
one, bro.
Saints are favored by 9.5
Literally
against
a
the Bears.
rematch of last year.
Yeah.
Saints are favored by 9.5 against the Bears, and Steelers are favored by 3.5 against the Browns. So we have
The Steelers are playing the Browns again, right?
yeah, and Rams versus Seahawks. So that's 2 rematches. That's 2 division opponents playing each other in the first round.
Dude, who would have thought Ryan Tannehill would have a healthy starting job in the NFL right about now?
Yeah, and be fucking good.
And be good.
30, yeah.
Like, he's highly paid, too.
3,600 yards, 32
Yeah,
touchdowns,
I want to
7
say
picks.
he makes like
Dude, he caught a
15
bag
mil
last
or
year.
something like that. Yeah,
They shafted Derrick Henry. They said franchise tag, and then they paid Tannehill.
And then Derrick Henry just went for 2K yards.
yeah.
Biggest deal.
They are going to pay him.
They have to.
They're going to pay him a shit ton of money. He deserves it.
He doesn't look like he can get hurt, dude. You got to get hit to
He's
get
a
hurt.
scary guy.
Dude, right?
You got to get hit to get hurt.
And you got to be smaller than a lot of guys, and he's
Yeah,
bigger
like,
than just.
He's a
about
fridge.
everybody.
Most
He's literally a
people don't even
refrigerator.
come
running
at
around.
He's a
him
fridge
that
that can run
hard.
a 4.6.
No, like a 4.3,
Like
4.4.
Fuck.
they just dive at him. Like they don't.
Yeah, you have
no
to
one
dive at
tries
him.
to
You can't wrap him because he just drags you with him.
No one tries to wrap. So it's hard for him to get hurt because no one's gonna hit him. Like in his at worst, he just got to keep his legs.
His legs and ankles. His
Yeah.
knees and ankles.
but like,
But honestly,
yeah.
his legs look sturdy when he runs. Like when he hits, it's like, I don't know. He doesn't get
he
stuck in
doesn't
the
make
ground like a
hard
lot of
cuts
people.
either. Yeah, he doesn't make like.
He doesn't.
He's not hard on his knees.
I love
It's
when
literally
he's
just
throwing fucking dudes.
He is really light on his feet, dude. He's like, even when you see him sprinting like on a 90-yard run,
Yeah,
he's really light on his feet.
Yeah, for being that fucking big.
He's actually a freak of nature.
And his strides are so fucking long too. Jesus.
He's what?
He was
6'2",
that yoked in college.
I think he's
240.
like 6'3". Is he 6'3"?
240.
Dude.
I'm gonna look it up.
240, 6'3",
He's
240,
massive.
250.
Yeah, he's like LeBron's weight, but 4 inches shorter.
Fucking wild.
That is insane.
Oh my
LeBron-
god, he is 6'3", 247.
Oh my god.
Titans.
Wow.
Bottom line, hammer the Titans.
What does
Didn't
he
they-
eat?
You know what I just thought about?
Everything.
What does the Ravens and Titans played last year against each other in the first round?
Yeah, that's what. Well, second, because
But you got the bye, but they played each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Titans beat the
they shut
Pates,
down
the Pats.
Yeah, Tom Brady sent him on.
That's when-
down.
That's when Vrabel just ran out the clock the whole fourth quarter.
Yep.
Didn't even run a play besides halfback dive.
He's in Belichick's head.
Oh yeah, he is.
He's
He
to
is.
play for him. Of course he is.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
in there. I like Vrabel.
I do too.
He's got that. He's got like that Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin. Just a hard nosed fucking like
Yeah.
mantra about him.
Yeah.
I like how he gets hype with his team.
I love coaches
Like
that do that.
Belichick, yeah, that's the one thing I hate about Belichick is like when he wins, he's like, "Yeah, look at me," just starts
Another
prancing
one.
around. Yeah,
Yeah, that's literally it.
And
Like I can respect it because
Yeah.
he's too good at what he does, but he's definitely like, "Yeah, I'm the one taking the credit here." He's not like partying with his team
yeah,
at all.
that's the cool thing about Andy Reid is Andy Reid's kind of Belichick where he stays cool, but he's
And
like,
when he wins, he's fucking
you could
hyped.
you could tell he's like the fun old grandpa of that whole team.
Yes.
It's like time to go eat time to go eat a 4x4.
Like when they won the Super Bowl, it was like Patrick Mahomes and his grandpa went to Disneyland, and they're like, "Grandpa, let's go get a fucking trophy." Like,
Dude, he eats a shit ton. Every time I hear about like
Boys, we're hitting
interviews about
Thunder
him-
Valley Buffet tonight. Let's go.
Yeah, no, like literally, he grubs
and he's a fucking mastermind.
and
Mastermind.
he wears a mask and a face shield.
Yeah,
10,000 IQ.
yeah.
That's perfect.
I like.
Just wear the mask over your mouth, but under your nose, so you can still breathe, and then wear the face shield, so then no one can give you shit about it.
Yep.
I would just be wearing just the face shield.
I would wear the
Fuck
face
you guys.
shield.
I'm not wearing a mask.
Yeah, I've
That's
seen
what I
you
would
in-
do it in public
think
now,
he's
but
got the
you
face
just
shield.
look like a fucking
Yeah, you
freak.
look
if
Yeah,
you
you
have the-
look like
Yeah.
a CDC fucking psycho.
You look like dude from Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
The dudes from Monsters Inc. What was I gonna say? What were we just talking about? Andy Reid. I lost it.
You want to call it, or you want to keep going?
I lost it. We can call it. I want to see if I can remember this. Andy Reid.
Andy
You like-
Reid,
you just
Huffing
like
Puffing
how he's
Walrus.
like-
Oh, coaches, players, coaches.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are the best. I've only had one in my whole life, but players, coaches are the best because you want as a player, you want someone to be able to identify with your successes and your failures. I feel like you don't want a coach who's sitting on his gold throne up in his office, like passing judgment upon you. Like they're humans too. Coaches are humans too, and I think the best coaches are able to just tap into that excitement of with their players and share the same excitement and relate relate to something. I think that, and just to know, like, and when you relate with your coach with something and I feel like I'm saying something a lot, but an event happens and it's like he's got your back, or you feel better going into it because you feel like there's someone in your corner more than someone judging you.
And exactly, you're not out on the field worried about what he's thinking or what he's doing. You know, okay, he believes in me just as much as I believe in myself.
Exactly.
So let's fucking
exactly.
go.
And he'll let you know that because other players, like if us three are players and one of you strikes out, let's go hit next time. You're fine.
Yeah.
Next at bat. But if one of your coaches, when you struck out, fucking you walk in and I go, and I'm the coach, no, Dylan, why the fuck you swing at that?
Yeah.
If you're the coach who acts like a teammate and goes, you got next one, you're fine. Like if a coach says that to you, that's monumental. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's definitely a fine line. Like coaches, don't get me wrong, they definitely should lean on like being the leader.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But yeah, you definitely should have charisma with your players, or I think that's where Belichick has looked really bad this year.
Yeah,
it's not that his scheme is bad. His scheme is great, and that's what's got them even they've had some good games. They beat the Chargers 45 to nothing, but he doesn't have that same. These guys aren't like ride or die for Belichick. It's not the same Patriots team that we've been seeing.
Brady was his figurehead for that.
Yeah,
almost. Like it was like Brady's his little drone, so he can go to all the other guys and say, "Oh no, we're believing what he's saying."
Yeah, like calm down, guys. I know it's some bullshit.
Yeah, but we got this.
I was just gonna say it probably feels like that Key and Peele skit where they have Barack Obama saying it and then his anger translator.
Yes.
Brady is, so Belichick will be like, you guys fucking suck, this, and then Brady's the one who goes to everyone and goes, okay, like he's just a little upset, he's fine, like don't, like, you know what I mean?
Fine, you're fine.
He's like he's the buffer between Belichick and the players, because when you think about it, in the grand scheme of things, Belichick and Brady are on the same pedestal. Not one is better than the other, no matter how much we want to debate it.
Oh yeah, it's
so it's like when one parent gets mad at you and yells, and then the other parent's like, you guys are fine. That's kind of how it was with the Patriots. So because they could rally behind Tom, because Tom was personable and just as powerful as Bill, and then Bill was just setting him up in the right spots because he's obviously a genius.
Yeah.
Very true.
Factor that
I
in.
agree.
They can't draft for shit.
Yeah, right.
It's just a bad year.
Not good. Not good
All
at all.
Well, I mean,
we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Good stream.
If you're still watching on the YouTube video, tap in, like, share, fucking comment, subscribe. If you want to see us do a Rubits stream, which would be a little online casino action, let us know in the comments. If we get enough interest in it, I think no one here really has an objection to it, so
do not oppose.
We'll get it going. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Miles, Dylan, Zach.
Yes, sir. Good night, guys. Happy New Year.
Great little stream.
Hope you guys had a good New Year. Hope you, yeah, you right there. Yeah.